Good morning. My name is Mustafa Al-Hassan. Our university is set to once again formally release young men and women who have been trained with the best of pedagogy you can find in a specialized university in Nigeria. And the Vice Chancellor has deemed it fit to have this forum with members of the fourth estate of the realm. That is because they are taking into cognizance the primacy of information and the concept of calm and down. Without much ado, I will be introducing our principal officers, after which I will hand over the microphone to members of my former constituency to self-introduce. First and foremost is our Chief Executive, the Vice Chancellor, an accomplished scholar, a first-rate scholar of acclaim in Nigeria and internationally, a first-class product of the Ahmadu University, Professor Abdullahi Bala, Fellow Soil Science Society. Seated to his left is an able lieutenant, Professor Yahya Ahmed Yaka, DVC Academic. We have the Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, who is also the chairman in charge of the Convocation ceremonies. We should answer there for Professor Emmanuel Udensi. And next to him is the registrar, Mr. Amos Kudo. Mrs. Ajara Kuso Abdullahi. And the librarian, Dr. Jibrin Al-Hassan. School of Infrastructure and Process Engineering. We also have Dr. Farouk Kuta, he's a member of the Governing Council. Please pardon me if I cannot go further with introductions. I'll hand over to
Muhammad, I report for Radio Nigeria Power FM in Bitcoin.
I have such a blogger.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Priscilla Dennis. I report for the Point newspaper.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Justina Ashton. I write for the Nation newspaper.
My name is Dan Mateo. I'm a Telegraph newspapers.
I am Larry. I write for this day newspaper.
My name is John Adams. I write for the Sun newspaper.
My name is Hayazaka. I write for the Graphic newspaper.
I'm Uthman Jawasi Raja. I write for Newsline newspapers.
My name is Usman Garbakuta. I report for Radio Nigeria.
Adelowo Oladipo is my name. I work with children newspapers.
I am Onyeka Phillips, news editor, Such FM 92.3, Campus Radio.
I am Yakub Mustafa. I report for People's Daily newspaper.
Ahmed Salau, Nigerian pilot.
Sakabelali, Daily Times.
I'm Clement Gachira, news editor.
Akin Alofete, The Guardian.
We call on the Vice Chancellor to be the President. This is a
Vice Chancellor, Administration, Registrar, University Bursar, members of the University's Governing Council here present, deans and directors here present, professors, heads of departments, deputy registrars, deputy bursars, deputy directors here present, other members of staff, members of the alumni here present, students, distinguished members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I have the honor and privilege of welcoming you to this event, which is the first in the series of activities lined up for the university's 36th Founders Day and the 28th Convocation ceremony. This year's Founders Day marks the 36th year of existence of the university, and in line with our resolve to hold convocation ceremonies on our Founders Day, which is the 1st of February of every year, we are set for this year's occasion in spite of the challenges posed by the ongoing academic staff union of university ASU strike. Accordingly, I wish to use this medium to commend and appreciate members of the university community for our doggedness and sense of purpose in seeing to the actualization of this year's event. You may recall that last year's convocation was also held during a strike by another union, that is the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities, SANI. This idea said, it's a clear demonstration of the commitment to excellence and academic stability exhibited by the generality of the university community, both staff and students. Accordingly, I salute the resoluteness and sense of empathy of the staff, and I particularly commend and appreciate the industry and commitment invested by members of the University Ceremonies Committee in ensuring a well-organized and successful celebration. Program of events. Later today, we are going to hold special Jumu'at prayers at the university's Central Mosque at Gideon Kwano and Boso campuses, commencing at 1:30 p.m. This will be followed by special church services at the Chapel of Grace at both campuses on Sunday, 27th January 2019 at 8:30 a.m. As a departure from previous years, we are not going to organize a science and technology exhibition this year. This is because the students and their supervisors, whose projects usually form the bulwark of the exhibition, are not on ground on account of the ongoing ASU strike. In its place, we are organizing a football competition for primary schools in Minna, tagged Chancellor's Kids Football Championship, in honor of our Chancellor, His Royal Majesty Eze Dr. Eberechi Ndik JP, Eze Udo One of Ngokwo Ngwa, Amaisi Autonomous Community of Bingwa, local government area of Abia State. A total of 14 primary schools are involved, and the final will be held at the University Sports Ground at Gideon Kwano campus on Wednesday, 30th January 2019 at 4:30 p.m. The championship is aimed at using sports to foster an enduring relationship among the next generation of leaders without regards to ethnic and religious affiliations. This will help in fostering unity, harmony, and social coexistence among pupils of different primary schools within the community, as well as developing sports at the grassroots and raising the conscious awareness of the university among the pupils. This year's convocation lecture will hold on Thursday, 31st January 2019 at the Caverton Lecture Theatre, Gideon Kwano campus at 3 p.m. The Director General of the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, IIT Ibadan, Dr. Interanya Sanjinga, will deliver the lecture titled Transformation of African Agriculture, the Journey So Far. Given his vast knowledge and wealth of experience in agricultural research management, especially in sub-Saharan Africa, Dr. Sanginga is eminently qualified to deliver the convocation lecture. The grand finale of the activities will be on Friday, 1st February 2019, when the convocation will be held at the Suleiman Kumo Convocation Square, Gideon Kwano campus, commencing at 8 a.m. prompt. 10 a.m. prompt. The ceremony will, among other things, involve the conferment of first and higher degrees, postgraduate diplomas, and award of prizes. In keeping with the norm, members of the general public are invited to attend all the activities. Graduating students. The graduates for this year's convocation are drawn from all the 9 schools of the university, namely the School of Agriculture and Agricultural Technology SAT, School of Electrical Engineering and Technology SIT, School of Entrepreneurship and Management Technology SENT, School of Environmental Technology SET, School of Information and Communication Technology SICT, School of Infrastructure and Process Engineering and Technology SIPET, School of Life Sciences SLS, School of Physical Sciences SPS, and the School of Science and Technology Education SST. In addition, we have graduates from 4 of our affiliate institutions, namely the Federal College of Education Technical, Akoka, Lagos, Federal College of Education Technical, Potiskum, and Kaduna Polytechnic, and Plateau State Polytechnic, Barrack Ladi. A total of 4,443 students are graduating, out of which 3,671 will be conferred with first degrees. For higher degrees and diplomas, 506 will be awarded master's degrees, 58 the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and 208 postgraduate diploma, giving a total of 772. Among the first degree graduates, 72 are in the first class category, 941 second class upper, 707 second class lower, 72 first class. I think there is a mix up here. About 1,300 second class upper, 941 second class lower, 707 third class, and 46 pass degrees. There are also 863 graduates for first degree from our affiliate institutions as follows. Federal College of Education Technical, Akoka, we have 129 graduates. Federal College of Education Technical, Potiskum, 369, and Kaduna Polytechnic, 365. Additionally, 60 graduates from Plateau State Polytechnic, Barrack Ladi, will be awarded postgraduate diploma. A close look at the figures above reveals that the total number of awardees for undergraduate degrees is up by about 20% compared to last year. So also has the number of first-class candidates more than doubled. In addition, the numbers of PhDs and master's degrees as well as postgraduate diplomas have all recorded significant increases above those of last year. These trends are consistent with the upward trajectory being recorded by the university. Our current standing. The Federal University of Technology, FUTMINNA, has continued to make impressive progress in most areas. Labor in Nigeria has mycotoxin and food safety. Earlier, we secured a 9 million naira research grant from the Federal Ministry of Mines and Steel Development for a geological mapping and assessment of metallic and industrial minerals in some parts of north-central Nigeria. We are also awaiting the finalization of the award of multi-million naira institutional research grants from the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, TED Fund, and the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC. In recognition of the excellent performance of our Master's Research Program, MRP, on climate change and adapted land use, the funding agency, which is the West African Science Service Center on Climate Change and Adapted Land Use, WASCA, has approved the upgrade of the MRP program from master's to doctoral level. The center, which draws its students from Nigeria and other West African countries, will thus soon commence a PhD program on climate change and human habitat. Pursuant to the university's mandate for community service, we are strongly giving effect to the town and gown concept by forging functional partnerships and collaborations with local leads for the university staff, students, and the community. Within the past year, FUTMINNA signed a memorandum of understanding with Huawei Technologies Company Limited, China, that grants the university the status of a Huawei Information and Communication Technology, that is ICT Academy, generally known as Huawei Authorized Information and Network Academy, HINA. Under this partnership, the FUTMINNA Academy will deliver Huawei ICT technologies training, encourage both staff and students to obtain Huawei certification, and develop talents with practical skills for the ICT industry and the community. Henceforth, the university can mount programs that will lead to the award of international and professional certifications in the following areas: network switching and routing, wireless networking, cloud computing, and network security. Already, the first batch of 65 trainees completed the training, with 56 passing the certification examination. The university has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the German agency GIZ for the development of startup business training and coaching loop designed to provide guidance, training, and coaching in entrepreneurial and managerial competencies, understanding of the business environment, and business planning skills to our students. The project was conceived to empower students to transform their creative and innovative ideas into market-ready products and to form startup companies, thereby becoming employers of labor and reducing to the unemployment rate in Nigeria. We also have an MOU with the International Emergency Management Society, TMS, to support our Center for Disaster Risk Management and Development Studies as a hub for capacity building in policy and decision making to combat natural and man-induced disasters. The partnership will establish academic and cooperative linkages in joint research, staff exchange, and the conduct of professional qualifying examinations for the society. Within Nigeria, we have in the last 1 year continued to grow the pool of partnerships the university is involved in. This cluster, which will provide 1,336 bed spaces, expected to be completed and occupied in the last quarter of this year. With these arrangements, the available bed space on the campus would have been increased by over 30% in the first year of the project.
The university has also signed an MOU with another estate developer, Millennium Nigeria Limited, with long gestation periods for profits to be recouped. It is only people with monumental foresight and great commitment to societal progress that will invest in such projects. I therefore use this opportunity to convey the university's profound appreciation and gratitude to the chairman of Urban Shelter Limited, Sabina Minamala Ibrahim Aliu, and the chairman of Hamlano Limited, Mr. Hamid, for their generosity, altruism, and commitment to the promotion of education. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen of the press, it is evident that the university is doing very well in its core areas of teaching, research, and community service. It has continued to maintain a trajectory of progress and advancement, and is therefore not surprising that the Federal University of Technology, Minna, remains the best specialized university and the best third-generation university, and is also among the top 10 universities in Nigeria today. It is, I dare say, the university of choice. Let me use this opportunity to assure members of the university community and relevant stakeholders, especially parents and alumni, that we shall continue to mobilize and galvanize all available human and material resources to ensure that the Federal University of Technology, Minna, remains true to its vision, mission, and core values of excellence, integrity, and inclusiveness, so that it continues to be the university of choice for the training of high-quality technological manpower. We have our eyes on the ball to maintain a competitive edge in research and development and in the labor market. All of the achievements and progress would not have been possible without the cooperation of members of the university community. In this regard, therefore, my profound appreciation goes to the staff and the ever vigilant and conscientious students of the university who have tirelessly worked to make the university the model that it is. Members of the host community have continued to be hospitable and very understanding neighbors in spite of the occasional infractions of some of the students that are living with them. We remain ever grateful for their warm hospitality. To you, members of the press, I thank you for your consistent and balanced coverage of our activities. We truly appreciate your prompt response to our invitation. You have proved to be worthy partners in progress. I want to assure you that our doors are always open to you as you carry out your duties as members of the fourth estate of the realm. I thank you for listening.
Remain Uthman Yewa Siraja. I want to first of all appreciate your efforts within the short period of your assuming office as the VC of the school for the success you've recorded so far. And also my questions centers on the 77 members of the first class, 72, I'm very sorry sir, 72 first class products. You as a first class product of EPU, and you will find yourself in this seat today. What stand the fate of these young Nigerian graduates that make this impact in seeing themselves out of labor market?
I want to just more clarification of the text, your loaded text. I don't ordinarily shouldn't have asked any question so explicit. Before then, I want to also thank you. After thanking us for our cooperation, we also want to thank you too for your cooperation. We have received a tremendous cooperation from you in terms of admission and things like that. So, we want to thank you, sir. This is from your text, one thing that gladdens my heart is your effort towards accommodation, addressing the accommodation challenge of the institution. You agree with me that in all universities across the country, one of the major challenges facing universities is issue of accommodation of students. So, from the statistics you have given, sir, we want to know at present how many number-based space do you have in the school? And then secondly, sir, and the number of students that are competing for this best space. Secondly, sir, I want to know about this special accommodation arrangement in the school. I don't know the name they call it again, but I learned it's for special students. Is it the university, sir, that is managing it, or private developers that have come to partner with the university? Thank you very much, sir.
Once again, my name is Oni Kayode Phillips, Search FM 92.3 Campus Radio. To start with, I'd like to say I'm very proud to be associated with a unit domiciled at the best specialized university in Nigeria. Having said that, considering the enormity of their responsibilities in producing human resource for the country, especially specialists in diverse fields, so would you say the nation has enough specialized tertiary institutions to tend to the developmental needs of the country? Secondly, sir, there's this drive recently by some of the existing specialized universities to incorporate disciplines not covered in their initial scope or jurisdiction. Why some feel it undermines the purpose for which they were established in the first place. Some believe in a rapidly changing world, an element of diversification should be introduced even while pursuing specialization. For instance, I know some volunteer staff at the campus radio who are now gainfully employed in some reputable media organizations in the country. If not for the presence of the campus radio in FUTMINNA, they might not have achieved that dream. So, on which of these two divides would you pitch your tent on? Strictly specialization or some elements of diversification, even while pursuing specialization with regards to specialized tertiary institutions in the country? Thank you very much, sir.
This Chancellor's Kids Football Championship, are you going to institutionalize it? Is it going to be a game that will be played every year?
You know, in our days, when you have a first class, you are certain that at the minimum, you will get employed in one of the universities or the tertiary institutions. As recent as 1995, the Federal University of Technology, MENA, has the policy of giving automatic employment to first-class graduates. But that was then. Unfortunately, now we cannot do that because the faculty is getting a bit more resourced, and therefore it is not always that you get automatic employment for them. Where we have vacancies, we still consider our first-class products. But the one thing I want to say about the first-class materials and the second-class upper is that given the changing trends and dynamics of the Nigerian economy, the service sector, the communication sector have become more dominant in terms of the GDP. And you will agree with me that where such, you have firms in such sectors are trying to employ graduates, usually the class of degree becomes one of the criteria used in reducing the number of applicants. And in the end, most often the second class offers and the first classes are often taken. But the good thing about this is the fact that today Nigeria has close to 180 universities. We know that there are just about 61,000 lecturers, so there is a huge deficit in the university sector. And therefore, anybody with a first class still stands a very good chance of being taken by one of the newly created universities. And the universities keep on coming. So it is not all hope lost for our first class graduates. The issue of accommodation challenge, how many bed spaces? Currently, we just have about 4,402 bed spaces. At least that's what we are able to provide for students on campus, as against a student population of about 23,000. So the vast majority of our students are living off campus. We are not happy with that. We would have loved to have at least 70 to 75% of the students on campus, because it provides us an opportunity to expose them to other extracurricular activities that they may not be exposed to while being off campus. It is really very sad when you come into the campus in the evenings, anytime from 5, 6, you see a mass flow of people going out of the campus after lectures, and then the campus becomes virtually empty, given the small number of those on campus. So we would love to have more of our students on campus. Now, in terms of the accommodation, no, it's not a special arrangement. We are making an arrangement for university hostels on the campus using the PPP model, public-private partnership. So you have private firms coming in to invest with their money, and for a period ranging from 21 years up to 30 years, during which they are expected to recoup their investment, and then subsequently the buildings are now handed over to the university. Of course, they are not coming on charity, they are coming to also have profit. But because it is on the campus, we do not just allow the companies just to put any price. So it has to be a mutually agreed rate that will be used. And of course, the companies will also provide other services to municipal services to the hostels. The issue of specialized universities being denied the opportunities of diversification. I believe, maybe because you are very conversant with the situation here, sometimes last year the Federal Executive Council took a decision that specialized universities, that some specialized universities had started running programs beyond their mandates, and therefore there was an instruction that all specialized universities should in particular desist from running management courses. And I think that has been a bone of contention since then, because some of the management programs we have here have been affected. Now, we have a mandate, and the mandate is to run degree programs, diploma programs, certificate programs in areas of agriculture, engineering, science, medicine, and allied fields. It is very difficult for anybody to separate any endeavor of life from management. Whatever we do, we have to manage. And for specialized universities, or in particular universities of technology, for example, we cannot have the mandate of generating knowledge in technology or generating products in technology, and then we cannot generate knowledge in the management of that technology. Because very often you hear people complaining that Nigerian scientists are not producing products, that we have products that are on the shelf that are not being commercialized. When you do not have the knowledge of managing the technology, going through the processes of patenting and then going through the commercialization process, it is going to be difficult for you to be able to commercialize the products. And virtually everything you do these days, there is a technology behind it. And therefore, there must be some management components behind it. So it is very difficult, really, for universities of technology not to be involved in management. I think the only difference that I see is the kind of management. Because, yes, there are some universities that have gone out of their way even to be running secretarial studies and things like that. But for FUTMINNA, we are very conscious of our mandate, and we have consistently remained within our mandate. If you look at other universities of technology all over the world, the universities of technology of repute, like the MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, they have management programs. If you go to Israel, if you are talking of technical, they have management programs. If you go to, California, Technology Institute, they have management programs. So it is not out of way to have a University of Technology also running management programs. And with respect to FUTMINNA, we are already in discussion with the NUC in trying to resolve this problem of we should not run management programs. Very soon, I believe very soon, that problem will be sorted out and we will continue to run programs unhindered. So the next, I think the other question is just that of institutionalized. I can assure you that the football component is one of the innovations we are introducing in trying to celebrate our Founders Day and our Convocation. We will actually introduce more. It is not only the Kids Cup that will be there. We feel that members of the university community should be very much more closely involved with our Founders Day ceremonies and the Convocation. And sports certainly will be one of those avenues that will allow us to come together to socialize during this ceremony. So I can assure you it is going to be institutionalized. I can assure you about that. Before I finish, I think let me provide more clarification in terms of the disaggregation of the first degree, classes of degree, 72 for the first class. The second class upper is 941. Then second class lower is 1,905. And third class 707. And then the past degrees 46, giving a total of 3,671. Thank you.
You address it.
Yes.
You say you are facing out past degree.
Yes.
And towards late last year too.
Yes.
We heard about the death of one of the students living off campus of the institution.
Okay.
Was the institution's authority able to ascertain the immediate and remote cause of death for the students?
Now, they are students. Okay, so let me start with the past degree. The past, yes, there was a decision taken that the past degree should be phased out, but you know, such decisions do not have retroactive effect. So those that were admitted under during the period that past degrees are allowed will be allowed to go with their past degrees if that is what they qualify for. So it is only those coming in afresh that will be affected by that policy. But I also want to assure you that I think there is a policy reversal in respect of this past degree. Sometimes last year we got another letter from NUC, saying that the status quo should remain, but the Senate of this university is yet to consider that particular instruction. So, as at today that we are talking, we will not recognize past degree. But when Senate meets and approves the policy reversal, then the chances are great that we will reintroduce the past degree. In respect of the passing away of our students, I cannot remember the specific case you are taking because we've had a number of students that occasionally pass away. Once in a while, they have students passing away for different reasons. Some of them, they may be in the hostel here, some of them may be off campus, some of them may actually pass away while at home during holidays. So, but I want to assure you that the university today does not have a serious cases of autism. Most of the deaths that we have recorded are largely as a result of one illness or another, or as a result of accident, not because of cultic activities. This university has zero tolerance to issues of autism. It is also truism that our students, whether they are on campus or off campus, are our responsibility. We make sure we look after the students. So you will find that the university has a number of special arrangements for security to cover our students. For those of them living in Boso, we have even employed vigilantes to be covering areas that are largely populated by our students. We have arrangements with security agencies, the police, the security Department of State Security, and the same applies in Gideon Kwanu. The Students' Union, as we know, have representatives. So in the Students' Union, you will see there are off-campus representatives and on-campus representatives. So at any point in time, the university is able to have information about the goings on in respect of students either on campus or off campus. Okay, thank you. Any other follow-up?
No, sir. Our fathers and our mothers. Actually, my own will not be a question per se. My name is Fadia Odiji Matthew, the Student Union President. My own will not be a question per se, but I just want to tell you on behalf of the entire student of the Federal University of Technology, FUTMINNA, having seen the latest developments in campus and on campus, I want to tell you, sir, that presently you are the best thing to have ever happened to us in terms of the accommodation and in terms of some infrastructure that is going on. We have realized that, no doubt about it, you are the Vice Chancellor of the students. And once again, I want to sincerely, on behalf of the entire students, appreciate you for being a father to all. Thank you very much.
Without worry. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for coming. I am particularly impressed by the high attendance and the broad representation of members of the press, both conventional and social media. I thank you, and I want to use the opportunity once again to invite you to the other events that are coming up. So as we said, later today, in the next 1.5 hours or so, we'll have our Jumat services for those of you that can remain with us here in Gironkwano at the Central Mosque. And then on Sunday, the special church services will take place both Boso and Gironkwano here. Wednesday, Thursday afternoon is a big one, the lecture. We expectant. You know, the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture is a big thing in agri. And so if you have the Director General coming to make a presentation, it is also a big thing. So you are all invited so that you hear some of the big things happening in Nigerian and African agriculture. Thank you very much for coming. I thank you very much.
University Ceremonies Committee, I want to sincerely appreciate the VC for the speech that he has just delivered. You may wish to know that for some weeks now, he has not been leaving office until about 8 p.m. And when the Vice Chancellor does not leave office, it means that other people are also in prison in their offices. So now that he has delivered a masterpiece of address, we know that while he was staying late in the office, it's for the good of the university. We also appreciate other people that are here, the BBC Academy. When the BBC read the figures of graduates, you could see that the BBC Academy became uneasy because it's coming from his office. He had to call for the correct record immediately. So BBC, we appreciate you. And that we are here simply means that the boss has released money. So the boss has sincerely we appreciate you. The librarian kept the records very well. So we appreciate you. The scribe of the university, that's because he's so close to me, my eyes went the other way. We sincerely appreciate you, sir. The deans and HODs and professors, the deputy registrars, deputy bursars and so on that are here, particularly academic staff, we thank you for coming despite our strike. It's because we just have to keep this project going. That's why you are here, so we appreciate you. Then the reason for which we are here, the journalists who turned up, if you were not here, we would just be talking to ourselves. And so we sincerely appreciate the journalists that have turned up today. You could see that you are the champions for the day because at 11 we were all ready, but because the journalists were not here, we kept waiting until you arrived. Thank God that you turned up and we sincerely appreciate you. Our hope and prayer is that when you will report this, report what has happened, particularly report the endorsement of the BC by the SUG. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. God bless you.